It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to Feel Good Breakfast Show. Oh, you're still moving, eh? It's like that. So, phew, my word, the Chwala Bum is within us here on S3. So, a morning coffee is the best companion for any Monday, and I hope your cups are full. And you know what? You're feeling really honest because it's time to spill the beans.
It's time to spill the beans.
All right, shall we? Let's do this
I
thing.
think we shall.
Okay.
Spill the beans, spill the tea. Well, we've made ourselves the JACOBS Pure Instant Origins selection and collection. I have the pleasure of taking on this morning with the Latin American instant coffee. And Carl, of course, has the delightful Southeast Asia range. And both are bold in flavor, of course, and perfect for these winter days. You taste it? It's intercontinental, baby. I absolutely love it.
Which one did you say this was? Did you say
The
this?
Southeast Asian one.
You know what? I've tried the Latin American one as well.
Oh.
He says different, so your accent changed. How do you say so beautiful, so it's okay. But it's fine. Right, so today, let's do a little subject. It's going to be maybe a little touchy, but it's okay because we have to do these things head on. The question is quite simple. Should friends or family members tell you things that could hurt you, or should they rather not spill the beans and safeguard your heart?
Ooh, that's tricky.
Can we discuss?
That is very tricky.
It is.
I believe in tact, and I believe that families don't have tact because they will tell you straight up, don't wear that, you look crazy, you shouldn't be dating this person. But is it coming from a good place? I think so.
It's unique. I think this type of thing, I agree with you, execution is important. Because it's not like, you know, when you see somebody in a mall,
Yeah.
and like there are certain people that look at you and you're like, yo, you lost weight.
Yeah.
And you're like, thank
Wait a
you.
minute.
I don't know if that's
Hello,
okay.
how
Yeah.
are you?
So I think it's about execution for me. It's about just, if there's something very, very important to tell you, don't safeguard anybody's heart if they need to hear it, especially if you know your intention is not to skinner or gossip, but it's to actually share something that you believe is going to like sort of better somebody's life
Yeah.
or information you think would be critical for them to know. I think that's okay.
Absolutely.
The tact you spoke of is
Yeah.
that sort of understanding and wisdom, I suppose, when you're telling somebody that.
And when it comes from your family, I think it's a safer space. I know sometimes you're caught off guard because you're like, Mom, do you have to do me like that? But if you think about it, you're like, my mom knows me the best, or my
Yeah.
brother knows me the best. So this is actually coming from a place of knowing, and maybe they know better than me, or at least they have more perspective than me.
Absolutely. I think the most powerful thing with regard to this particular conversation that I've learned is that you have to listen to the message and not the tone.
Ooh,
Sometimes people just
that's
want to
hard.
enable you. I know it's very tough, but it's a practice as well. But thank you for practicing your rights to jump into social media. We've got a couple of lovely comments that come through on this very touchy type of subject. Let's go into them.
Well, we've got Mandla Piri getting in touch saying they should safeguard your heart, but spill them at an appropriate time, perfectly planned, perhaps? Can you plan these things, though?
I think it would be very awkward for you to say something very, I'm going to say, important to somebody, and then you're chilling at a celebration.
Ooh, what
like you're at somebody's
happens?
50th birthday, and it's
Yeah.
like, did you hear about Auntie Janie? And like, oh, here we go. We're trying to have a good time here. So I think the planning is
Fair.
in that. The planning is in the timing, I think,
Okay,
as well.
fair enough. Let's see what else we have.
All right, next one. Ntuli saying, hurt me with truth. I feel like Ntuli said it just like that. And rather than prolonging my pain and keeping it a secret.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
The truth does hurt, but it also heals. So
Yes, it does.
I see both ends of that for sure. I wonder if we have any more comments.
All right, this is good. Okay, we do. Haha, Tabang.
He says they should not spill the beans. Tabang is very sure. He's clearly been through this before. He said, absolutely not. Wrap it up, cut the cameras. We're not spilling beans over here.
Okay, one more, just one. Let's see what this is. This is from Lucinda. I'd like to know the truth. If you care about me, don't hold anything away. I know how to deal with bad news.
Sure.
And that speaks to taking emotional responsibility for other people. I think
Yes.
sometimes you want to safeguard somebody too much and not give them the opportunity to deal with something, because you could be enabling something very special in terms of their growth.
Yeah.
In terms of receiving bad news. I mean, that could be, and it's coming from a great place. It's
Yeah.
coming from you, somebody who loves them.
I love that
Yeah.
responsibility. That's a big R word for this morning.
Oh, yeah.
But we've got to take on emotional responsibility just to make sure that our lives are richer and better and bolder. Well, life, of course, is an endless blend of flavors, just like what we experienced today. So embrace the richness of JACOBS Latin America and also dare to try something new today. Cheers to that.
See.
Find your wonderful
JACOBS. Wunderbar.